Which mic audio is this? Is it picking up this thing? Hello. Yeah, it is. Okay. Hey, how's everyone doing? We're going to be filming the episode tonight, so that's going to be fun. I've still got a lot of stuff to set up, so, you know, just watch how I do things. It's going to be so boring. I guess you guys will enjoy it. Ask me questions, though. You're more than welcome to ask me stuff. I just had to get... the glasses, the shades. As you can see, I keep them in a little pouch. Bada boom. There they are. Let's see. Oh, they're a bit dirty. Oh yeah. As you can see, I'm wearing the new Sylvie, Virtual Sylvie shirt. If you Patreons signed up in August, you get to keep them. Hello, Mr. Daylight. Mr. Daylight. Are you that dude from Pajama Sam? Pajama Sam! But yeah, this is a cool shirt. I really like it. She's squatting over the cart. It's probably my favourite design we've done. I think it's sick. So the next important part is delinting. Thank you, Mr. Daylight. Thank you. Thank you, sir. So this is the boring part. This is the part you don't get to... This is what you paid to see. It's me delinting my couch. I thought about doing this prior. And I was like, nah, I'll just do it on the street. But yeah. I have to okay, so I have to delint because I have animals. And if I shoot the episode, it's tough because there's stuff everywhere. So I did get all the props ready though. I think I have everything. I've got all of my props for the episode up there. I've done some revisions to the script as well. So I will show part of the script on the screen as well. You love seeing my room? Oh, thank you. These shirts are currently sold out, but we do special. So this is a limited edition shirt. We did it for the month of October. So everybody on our Patreon that's been pledging for 2 months gets this shirt for October. But I'm thinking of attempting to do a Christmas one. I'm not too sure yet. I'm kind of debating if we're going to do one. I'm not sure. Or maybe like a new Sylvie shirt or something like that. But you can still get our regular Sylvie shirt, which is just as awesome. And also get our what is it? Our hoodie. That shit drift different though. So shades with the actual glasses and not sunglasses is oh, sorry. Okay, guess I'll just leave then. Fucking hell. That was probably the meanest diss. That's so mean. Ross looks unattractive with glasses on, is what you said. Shit, man. Shit, man. Bro, I live for watching the pro... I'm delinting my couch. Like, it's not... Hang on. I'm almost there. This part I forgot about doing. And then I was like, fuck, I need to do it. So... Okay, I think we're good. Alright, the process. At least you still have a full head of hair. What happened to your hair, Mr. Daylight? Wasn't meant to be a diss. Diss hurt. Nice butt shot, you're welcome. Take your screenshots, okay? Take all this... lint has been removed. This thing's great, by the way. All right, now to get the camera. I'll get the camera. All right. This one's for you, chap. That one's for you. All right. Where's the card? Everyone knows when you're right. That's true. It's very true. That's very true. Okay. Also, I will say, so after yesterday's stream, when I did the writing process, I sat down today and I kind of revised the script. So now the revising part is usually something I do off camera, because what I do is I go back through, I do all my corrections. I kind of tighten up the script so that it doesn't sound flat, you know, because a lot of that is sort of secondary note writing. What I did, I just sort of went and just did it as fast as I can, and then I go back and I tighten things. I took some jokes out, I put some jokes in, some jokes that you guys are going to be like, what the fuck is Shades doing? I put some stuff in there purposefully just to kind of freak you out a little bit too. And then what else? One of the one of the artists that worked on Steel Harbinger reached out to me. So this review, even though I'm filming it today, may take longer now, because I contacted them and I didn't think they would respond to me, and they did. And I was like, oh, this is fucking awkward. Now I've got, you know, so now I'm like, do I talk to them? Yeah, probably. See what they have to say, you know. So I'm gonna see what they say. It's only one guy, but if he also has contact details for anyone else, I might check. But he was the guy who commented in the video of the behind the scenes. He wasn't the guy who posted the video. No, he was the guy who posted the video. Sorry. He was the guy who posted the video, and he wrote, I think it was him that posted the video. And then I tweeted at him asking, you know, and I said, like, you know, have you got a minute? Because his DMs weren't open, because Twitter. And then he messaged me back and said, yeah, man, what are you after? And so then I was like, well, now I've opened a dialogue. It'd be stupid for me to close it. So, but I've kind of written the core of the episode. So if I do anything additional, it'll be afterwards. And then I'll do a citation of like, here's the thing. But if it turns into more than just an extra citation, and it turns into its own video, then I'll probably have to make a separate video just for the Steel Harbinger stuff. But I don't know. It's interesting because it just sort of turned into that. So, all right. I'm going to set some of this shit up. God, he's ugly. Okay. So the other thing too is autofocusing. So I usually use, I think I did this last year. I use my Donkey Kong to kind of get the autofocus. But sometimes I use other stuff. So today I'll use, because usually my head's here. So I've got to lower it actually. I've actually got to lower the camera. So Mr. Daylight, why are you so intrigued about the process? Tell me your findings. Also, I had to pick the worst day to film. It is currently a record high here in Australia. It's hot today, so I am sweltering. It's like, oh, Barrico, you sweet talker, you. Fan speed. There we go. I'll put the aircon on for 5 minutes. Just gonna get my cat out. Because my cat likes to do things. My kitty cat. Alright, come on, cat, let's get out. But Dad! No, but Dad, get out. I often like it more than a finished product. No, that's understandable. I can see that. I can see how you find that process awesome. I do too. I like that sort of thing, of the process of finding out how things are made, to the more of appreciation. I think that's what this episode of DAC Game is about as well. Is about the making of, more so than actually, you're just genetically handsome. I can tell. You just need muscle. This body don't build muscle. I'll tell you that right now. But thank you again for the Jesus Christ, you guys are way too nice. I really don't deserve to have such fans that are so nice. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, microphone. As I said last year, my microphone is nothing. It's just this mic. Hang on. That's all it is, with a bit of tape on it. Because we do this guerrilla style, my friends. Lift them weights and you be a Giga Chad. I don't know if I want to be Giga Chad though. I kind of like being like a gooey stickman. I just realized when I said that out loud, it sounded really weird. No, but yeah, I have been slowly lifting weights, but nothing that's gonna, change anything overnight. I've had to do it obviously because I've been starting to get. I keep looking here. Carpal tunnel, and also like obviously because I'm sitting at the computer a lot. So that sex. Why are you guys flirting with me tonight? What the fuck is this? All right, hang on. I just discovered a song from Persona today, and it's stuck. It's stuck in my head. Okay. What if shades, but in real life? You got big hands. I've never heard anyone say I have big hands, but I guess I kind of do. Four homes have huge potential. Look at me. I'm like a... Why do I do this to myself? Anyway. Okay. But yeah, maybe. Maybe one day. The cables are all over the place today. Alright, let me get the focus on. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is here. They're finally back, performing for you. Alright. It's pretty much how I sit in the chair. I think that's right. I gotta have a look. I think that looks okay. Let me have a look. DK. Donkey Kong. DK. Donkey Kong is here. Get up there, Kirby. Stop it. Alright. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, I need to get the mic connected to the actual thing. Hang on. I gotta get the thing connected to the other thing. Now again, I use jank equipment, so I load up a bag with stuff in it to weigh down the other side of the boom mic. Because that's how we roll in this house. It's gonna be like, what if Minecraft, but in real life? It's gonna be like, I think it's too high. I think this is too high. It'll come in a bit. There we go. Let's see. It's about there. Alright, let's weigh this. It's about, yeah, it's about there. Look at that jankness. Beautiful. Okay. There's a cobweb on my mic. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, he ready to film, boys. I now need to do a test shot before I de-lint again because, you know, your boy be linty. Okay. Cute. Test, 1, 2, 3 test. Test. Oh! Okay. What if he deep throats the mic in real life? Okay. Let's have a look. Nope. Something is really wrong there. What is it? Test. Doing a test, running around the room. I'm running. I'm doing a test. Test. Shit. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Alright, chat. Give me a second. I gotta go look at the footage real quick. So, un momento, por favor. Bone apple tip. Okay, it looks pretty good. I'd say we're like 99%. The problem is like there's a light. I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. That like I need to. Some of the lights in here are so fucking harsh. I need to get like custom lights put in. Okay. Let's try this. It looked pretty good, but I've got to be 100%. I'm thinking, hang on. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Okay. Alright, I think we're almost set up, ready to go. Pretty much ready to go. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to get a drink, so then that way I'm not going through the whole thing feeling parched as brew, and you know, actually be able to work my way through it. Obviously if you guys have questions, just ask them during, because I'll just eventually just read them. Like, it's not like I won't be able to read anything. I have the chat up on my TV, and we'll do it that way. You know what I should have done? I should have done a room tour for day 29. That would have been sick. Why didn't I think of that as a thing? I wonder if the cable's long enough. I was just thinking, like, if I set it up, I could do a room tour. Or if I was a lady, I could do a room tour. No, sorry. Let's see. Just gotta think if there's anything else. Anything else I need to cover. Also, if you can't hear me, it's the mics over there. You do it with your phone, talk over the video after recording and pausing. I mean, I could edit it as a video, yeah. Yeah, I could actually. I've just not had the time. I also think like not many people would want to see it, so I haven't done it. Let's see. All right, let me set up my screens so then I know. All right. Okay, chat, you're coming over here. Like so. Like so. And then I will zoom you guys in. Cool. And then I will move the script to the right. And then what I'll do is I'll capture the script actually, so you guys can see it in real time. How do I do that? How do I technology? Window capture. Here we go. Window capture. What if window capture but in real life? Yep, and then window. This one. Okay, done. So I'll put this up here. So you guys can see everything I do, okay? Because now you can see me scrolling. Okay. Alright, I'm going to put some music on while I sort something out. I will be right back, so don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Don't you go nowhere, chat. Stay there. It's happening. Don't worry. Welcome back to that game. What if tit in real life? I'm doing that bit. It's not even funny. Like, I hand out lint rollers. Look at this. Back, boys. Okay. Right. Right, we're gonna get to filming. I'm gonna check the shot one more time because I'm not 100% on it. I'm kind of in a zone with the whole thing, you know. I don't know if I'm looking. I feel like I'm looking svelte. Then you get up to the camera and then you see a gut, but you know, I'm getting there. You know, I'm getting there. No more chunky shades, you know. Okay, got the shades on. As you can see, got the shades on. Almost there. Oh, real life. I'll use this as a gauge, actually. Oh, you know what I could do? I'm an idiot. Hang on. I could just do this. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I'm nearly there. It's taking me a hot minute. just got to do one test. And I've worked out how I'm going to do it. I'm going to use a focus sheet. So I'm going to make a sheet that's a focus sheet. I'm going to do this. I'm going to draw a focus sheet. Something the camera can grab onto. And then I know it's in focus. Anyway, chat, I'm sorry. I've been really rude. How you guys been anyway? What's happening? Talk to me. Tell me about your day. Did you think about shades in Minecraft? Sorry, I'm going to stop doing that. It's not funny. It's clearly obvious that I'm tired. And I just want sleep. Focus sheet. I'm tracing around it so I can see the fine lines. Sheet. Focus sheet. It's funny how it's not funny. Yeah, I know. It's drilled into my head now, and I don't know why. Like, but I've been streaming for almost 30 days, and I'm very tired. It's not even like I'm only doing a few hours a night. What it is because I'm having to be sociable every day, I am exhausted. Okay, I've got a focus sheet. So what I'll do is I'll set it up. Flash disabled. Yeah, I know that, you doodle. Okay. Now, Shades, is this in focus? It has to be in focus, otherwise you're a dickhead. Okay. Yeah, but look at that. Then let me read what you said. Doing good. Watching Minecraft Chronicles final episode of season 3 was fire. Oh, wait! That's my favorite. That's my favorite episode, actually. You're not wrong. Alright, let me eject this. My sense of humor shattered at this point. It's alright, you're watching my content, so it can't be all that bad, right? That works better than I thought it would. Having a focus sheet. Hang on. Let me bring the chat back around and then we can have a powwow. And then we'll start the process. Finally. Hang on, where's the chat? Doing good. Oh yeah, that's right. My favorite episode is probably Marlet Lights. I like that one. The musical's pretty good. I like the musical. We put a lot of work into the musical. Yeah, there's a lot. There'd be a lot. There's a lot in that show, man. Like, we did a lot. It was not an easy road to make Minecraft Chronicles. I don't know if because on the DVDs there's makings of. On the DVDs of Minecraft Chronicles. And I don't think I have any copies left, but I wish, because then you could see there's some really good documentaries we did on it. One of the docos, season 3.5. Yeah, so season 3.5 was our attempt at sort of filling while we were working on 4, while we were writing 4, and it was kind of like a sort of, because some of the episodes are plot and some of them are not plot. Like there's and we weren't going to originally make it available. 3.5 was going to just be a DVD of its own, because a lot of the content that's in 3.5 is like extra lore building. So I think there's one about, oh, I won't spoil anything, but there's extra characters that are kind of built upon, and you see things before and after things. And I'm pretty sure we do the process where we film live the room and we showcase the room and stuff. So it's pretty good. And we're planning to re-release the DVDs. Maybe. There is a lot of behind the scenes on them. Like there's a lot of what do you call it? I'm pretty sure there's a lot of live shit on there, if I remember. Because the ones that you've seen, I'll quickly show you, because I'm feeling in the mood to do it before we actually shoot. I'll show you. 1 second. Focus sheet. Got this. Got this. Got my controller. Props. Get all my props in the shot. There we go. Mika-san, you've left her outside. Let's see. I'll show you. Oh, there's a really good breaker. You're gonna nut. Hang on. It's really good. So I'll show you. I'll bring it over here so you can see. Hang on. Oh, okay. Woo! Okay. So, as you can see, there's my floor. I've got all these DVDs here. These are all the Minecraft Chronicle DVDs that were ever made. Okay. So this is season 1. This is an original copy. This is like the last copy. This is my copy. Probably one of the best DVDs we ever made, because it just looks so nice. And then it's got, pretty sure it's only 1 disc, isn't it? Yeah, it's 1 disc. Finish it's a little bit, yeah. Welcome to my DVD review. It's fun. Season 2. One of the fans drew this cover, I think. Yeah, we got this one commissioned. The next one was. So this was season 2. And this one was just as cool. So this one, season 2 is probably my favorite season, because I felt like we really solidified it. This is cool because it comes with, so it's got the disc, and it comes with a postcard. This is an actual postcard of welcome to Victorville. So this is a little bonus, just sort of a like welcome to the 2nd season of Minecraft. Season 3. So this cover I made. I'm quite proud of this cover because, again, I started learning 3D animation in I forget the name of the program we used. It was like Mineways or something like that. And it was a Minecraft animator. So you could put stuff in you could put stuff in this 3D program and animate it. And if you notice, like, all the fight scenes, I animated those all myself. Like, everything in the fight sequences and stuff is all me. And And that's that one. And you know what? I do really like the whole scene with Lord Marco. I think it's really cool. And then in here, this is really cool. There's another postcard. And it's Marlet Lights. Welcome to Marlet Lights. GTA style cover. You noticed it was great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it took me a long time to animate them because I had to learn how to animate all that stuff. And we were going to end on season 3, but then the show kind of took off and became this beast, I guess. But let me see. Is this? Oh yeah. So those 3 DVDs culminated into this. This is the Minecraft Chronicles Ender Edition. So this is all the first 3 seasons of Minecraft Chronicles in like a triple pack. So this is like everything. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna like burst out like when I open it. But oh, and it comes with a little pickaxe. So we put a little pickaxe in there. Season 1 extras, Season 2 extras, Season 3, and then the Ender Edition bonus disc. I'll wait for the ad to finish. Hang on. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, shit. Yeah, so yeah, it comes with the discs, these discs are exactly the same. These Ender Edition discs. They're just these ones here are just seasons 1, 2, and 3, right? But then there's this bonus disc that comes with the Ender Edition, and it only comes with the Ender Edition of Minecraft Chronicles, and it has bonus content on it, like lost footage and shit like that. And I think we only made like 30 copies of these Ender Edition things, and it was just kind of like, here's the first 3 seasons if you ever wanted to pick up the show and kind of watch it. And then there's season 3.5, which was the thing that we... So I think there's only... Yeah, all 4 episodes. Plus a cheesy video. I don't know what the cheesy video is. I forgot what it is. Again, it's all lost content. But yeah, this is 3.5. Originally wasn't going to get a DVD, but it ended up becoming something very different. And then... This is... Okay, so we had a... I'll start filming in a second, I'm sorry. So, we had this DVD made. Now, this is Minecraft Chronicles Season 4, Part 1. This was... We couldn't finish Season 4 in time because it became so intricate. Because we had 3D that I was doing. We had mods that we were adding to the game. And mods that would break constantly. And so we were constantly having to, like... We were creating things and destroying things, and things just were not happening the way that we wanted it to, that it took so long to create Season 4. So we did this, which is Season 4, Part 1. And this was the first half. So this was the first 6 episodes. And this is for, like, super fans, and we charged them only half the price. And we basically said, look, if you want to see the first 6... But the cool thing about this DVD that really made it sell was it came with a Minecraft Chronicles IP server. And we originally started a server for fans. And it was just basically exclusive. I don't know if there is a card in here. Is there? Oh, yeah, there is. There's little cards. There's a... Oh, yeah, and then there's a token. Valid for 1 copy of Minecraft Chronicles. $5 off the entire DVD. And then, yeah, there's the IP, which no longer works, but that came with it. And we thought it was really cool because it kind of, like, we bought time for the fans. And then Season 4 came. And this was a fan cover that somebody made, which we thought was really cool because she'd been a long-time fan. And she just drew this amazing cover. I thought it was so cool. And I thought it was the coolest thing that the fan did was just draw this cover. I thought it was so cool. And so, yeah, this is Season 4. And Season 4 ends on, I think, like, episode 38 or something. Yeah, season 4. And Marco finally gets his own disc, which I was so happy about because Marco's my favorite character to write for. But yeah, and then that was it. We didn't end up doing the last because it ends on a cliffhanger. But we would have I'll put this back so you can hang on 1 second. Put you guys up here. Oh, if you knew our guys, definitely draw covers for you, even just for the DVDs. Yeah, I mean, it's funny because I feel like a lot of people are getting so late to the party of who we are. It's like all those DVDs are gone. We had our heyday. To say that we will never reproduce them again, I don't think we won't. There seems to be a slight outcry for our stuff, which is really cool. It's slowly building, which I think is really nice. I didn't expect anybody to do it, so the more that time passes, the more I kind of want to do re-releases, but very limited stock stuff that I can afford, because what we used to do back in the day was we used to print like 30 to 40 of them, and then we would sit on them and not sell them, and it would take us 3 or 4 conventions to sell them all. So but yeah, that's some exclusive material just for you, especially for you, Barika, because I know you're a super fan. That stuff is just not released content, Should I wear... Okay, chat. Before I start, should I wear the jacket tonight, or should I go... like this? Do you think it's appropriate to wear the jacket, right? Whatever's more comfortable. I mean, I could wear the jacket. It's not an issue. I'll do a video one night of just like content, and I'll show you guys like the DVDs and stuff. But I understand, again, I can see a lot of you guys really like our old stuff. So yeah, again, for me to release it again, it just costs me a bit of money. Yeah, I might do the jacket just because I feel like it's weird if I don't wear the jacket. Let me just grab that. It's over here. When he gets into the DMs. Mikasa! Are you saying, Barika, that I should only wear the jacket? Sorry. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, if it's too hot. Yeah, maybe. I came. So did I. Don't worry. Oh. Okay. Mika-san. Test. Right up there. Cool. Okay. Like a naked apron, naked jacket, yeah. If we hit a certain amount of subscribers, I'll do a nude photo shoot. I'll do a nude photo shoot. Okay. Now where's this located so I can put... I gotta... Where's the mouse? Where is it? Oh. It would help if it was on. Okay. Okay. Alright. So, welcome back to That Game, the show we review games with sexy, sexy covers. I'm Shades. And today we're taking a look at one of the most 90s games I've ever played, Steel Harbinger. Okay. Welcome back to Dat Game, the show we take a look at video games with sexy, sexy covers. I'm Shades, and today we're going to be taking a look at the most 90s game I've ever played, Steel Harbinger. Okay. Welcome back to Dat Game, the show we take a look at Welcome back to Dat Game, the show we take a look at video games with sexy, sexy covers. I'm Shades, and today we're going to be taking a look at the most 90s game I have ever played. Steel Harbinger. Whoa! What is that? I can't see it. Shit. 90s as fuck. The most 90s game I've ever played. Welcome back to Dat Game, the show we take a look at video games with sexy, sexy covers. I'm Shades, and today we're going to be taking a look at the most 90s as fuck game I've ever played. Steel Harbinger. You got a $1 dollar. A $1 dollar! Stop it! Stop. Welcome back to Dat Game, the show where we take a look at video games with sexy, sexy covers. I'm Shades, and today we're going to be taking a look at the most 90s game I've ever fucking played, Steel Harbinger. Alright, I got a couple of takes there. Like my dick. Like my dick. Woo! Like my dick. Like my dick. Bad decisions, I would say. Now this game's got me all acting up. I mean, this midriff right here, it's gonna make me start doing bad decisions with my wallet. This game's cover's got me acting up. The midriff alone is gonna make me do bad decisions with my wallet. This game's got me acting up. The midriff on the front, it's gonna make me... Now this game's cover's got me acting up. Honestly, the midriff on here is going to make me do some bad decisions with my wallet. Now the game's cover art got me acting up. The midriff alone has got me opening my wallet and doing some very bad decisions. Let me just quickly check. Blah 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 blah. Trust me when I say this has little to nothing. Trust me when I say this really has nothing to do with the plot. It's so fucking minute. Don't worry, we'll circle back around it later. Shit. Trust me when I say this has little to nothing to do with the plot. Trust me when I say this has little to nothing to do... Little to nothing? Little to... Trust me when I say this has Trust me when I say this has very little to do with the plot. Don't worry, we'll circle back around later. To be honest with you, I thought the Canadians were nice people. Trust me when I say this has... Trust me when I say this has very little to do with the plot. Don't worry, we'll circle... Trust me when I say this has very little to do with the plot. Don't worry, we'll circle back around to this fact later. To be honest with you, I thought the Canadians were nice people. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Click, 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 click. Again, I've got no idea. Again, I got no fucking idea what the war between the US and Canada/Mexico has to do with pods and aliens. It doesn't add to anything you're about to be served. Again, I've got no idea what this war... Again, I've got no idea what the war between the US and Canada/Mexico has to do with pods and aliens. It adds nothing to what we're about to be served. Again, I've got no idea what the war between the US and Canada/Mexico has to do with pods and aliens. It's got nothing to do with what's about to be served. So there might be a reason. That's true. That's very true. That's true, Bariko. FMV cutscenes, low plotty blood, and guts and tits are icing on the cake. Sounds like some very cheesy 90s schlock. You've got FMV cutscenes, low poly blood, and guts and tits as icing on the cake. To be honest, this kind of game would keep me very busy if I rented it on the weekend. Sounds like some cheesy 90s schlock with FMV cutscenes, low poly blood, guts and tits. That's just the icing on the cake. This would keep me very busy renting it on the weekend. Sounds like some cheesy 90s schlock with FMV cutscenes, low poly blood, tits and guts flying everywhere. This would keep me very busy renting it on the weekend. Alright, first prop. I had to go buy this. Mika-san. Yeah, it should be fine. Your hard-earned Patreon money goes towards these comedic jokes. Maybe that's where we get ideas to keep inanimate objects submerged in liquid jars. Maybe that's where we get ideas to keep inanimate objects submerged in liquid jars. Submerged in jars of liquid, okay. Maybe that's where we get ideas to keep inanimate objects in jars. Maybe that's where we get ideas to keep inanimate objects submerged in jars of fluid. Maybe that's where we get the idea to keep inanimate objects submerged in jars of fluid. This isn't mine. Maybe that's where we get the idea to keep inanimate objects in. Maybe that's where we get Maybe that's where we get... Maybe that's where we get the idea. Maybe that's where we get the idea to keep a nano object submerged in jars of fluid. This isn't mine! Maybe that's where we get the idea to keep a nano objects. Maybe that's where we get the idea to keep inanimate objects inside jars of fluid. This isn't mine! Your Patreon dollars paid for that joke. Look, if we get low poly butt wiggle, I'll be happy. Sprinkle in some sexy strut animation and some stupid gameplay and you're already leagues ahead of Pax Corpus. Look, if we get some low poly butt jiggles, sprinkle in some sexy strut animation and some stupid ass gameplay, then we're already... Look, if we get a low poly butt wiggle, maybe some sexy strut animation and some stupid ass gameplay, we'll be already leagues ahead of Pax Corpus. Look, if we get a low poly butt wiggle, I'll be happy. Sprinkle in some sexy strut animation and some stupid ass gameplay, and we'll be leagues ahead of Pax Corpus. What's the ratio come to... Did you ever say... Stop it. Tutorial for the jar of fluids. Yeah, totally. I had to go buy skim milk tonight just to do it. Okay, so this next part I have to sip from the jar. Mika-san! So I love how they aimed a sniper rifle at him instead went, nah, fucking nuke the bastard. Okay. I love how they aimed a sniper rifle at him and instead went, nah, fucking nuke the bastard. I love how they aimed a sniper rifle at him and instead fucking nuked the bastard. This isn't mine! I love how they aimed a sniper rifle at him and instead of... I love how they aimed a sniper rifle scope at him, but instead fucking nuked the bastard. This isn't mine! I love how they aimed a sniper rifle... I love how they aimed a sniper rifle scope at him. I love how they aimed a sniper rifle scope at him, but instead fucking nuked the bastard. This isn't mine! Sorry, chat. Dollar come. It shows a new ratio for you, yeah. I wonder what they thought of me at the store today. Though anything with Tim Curry and it's fucking got... Though anything with Tim Curry and it's... Though anything with Tim Curry and it's... Though anything with Tim Curry in it is fucking gold. I mean, it's Tim fucking Curry. Though anything with Tim Curry in it is fucking gold. I mean, it's Tim fucking Curry. I might have missed it, but can we see a close-up of the jar? Yeah. There you go. Oh, my underwear's exposed. You know it's the future when he's using a Nest laser scope to You know it's the future when he's using a Nest laser scope to science it up. You know it's the future when he's using a Nest laser scope to science it up. You know it's the future when he's using a Nest laser scope to science it up. Holy shit, unidentified erection in my pants! Holy shit, unidentified erection in my pants! Oh, come on, dude, why'd you stop? I mean, okay, yeah, it's his daughter, but still, tentacle porn, man, don't ruin it for the rest of us. Oh, come on, man, why'd you stop? Okay, yeah, it's his daughter, but still, it's tentacle... Oh, come on, man, why'd you stop? Okay, it's his daughter, but still, it's tentacle porn, my dude, don't ruin it for the rest of us. She looks like a mix between Predator and those twins from the Matrix movies. She looks like a mix between Predator and those twins from the She looks like a mix between a Predator and those twins from the Matrix movies. Opla! Oh, this shit's so 90s. I love it. This shit is 90s, dude. Radical. Whoa, dude. This shit is so 90s. I fucking love it, dude. Yeah, I did that one for you, Bariko. Okay, just so Twitch knows, this isn't a real one, okay? It's fake, alright? It's fake. It's a BB gun. Okay, boy! Alright, boy! Okay, fetch! Good boy! Okay, you ready, boy? Fetch! You know, okay, bring it back, Ripper! I'll do that again. Woo! Okay, boy, are you ready? Okay, fetch! Yep, now bring it back, oh! Yeah! Good boy! Oh. Mika-san! Okay. What if... No, stop. This feels like one of my old videos. This here feels like one of my old videos. So like using a digital Uber. So it's like using a digital Uber, except it's instant and you're stealing dead people's money, but she is an alien. Can't she just fucking fly there, or like, I don't know. So it's like her using a digital Uber, except it's instant and you're stealing dead people's money. Isn't she an alien? Can't she just fucking fly there? Need to use the Patreon money for Squib sometime. Yeah, I do, yeah. Dogzone gifted a sub to Fancy. Thank you, Dogzone. So it's like using a digital Uber, except it's instant. Like, so it's like using a digital Uber because obviously you're using credits to use the teleporter, and you're stealing people's money. Well, dead people's money. Isn't she alien, though? Can't she just fucking fly there or get there apart from using this teleporter shit? Oh! Hello, fancy. Welcome to how the sausage is made. Oh, making the sausage. How does she get health, though? 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 How the hell do you get health? Yeah. Do I voice Shades? Oh. Yeah, she's Hannibal the fucking vacuum cleaner. Yeah, she's Hannibal the human vacuum cleaner. Oh, so she's Hannibal the human vacuum cleaner. Oh, so she's Hannibal the human vacuum... Oh, so she's Hannibal the human Roomba. Oh, so she's Hannibal the human Roomba. Oh, she's Hannibal the human Roomba. Do I... Yes, I voice Shades, thank you. You're way too nice. You are a very nice person. Thank you, Dogzone. You've always been very nice. You're all nice. My hair's all messed up from wearing the wig now. Working on to get ahead of the war. Fuck me. Fuck me. Ah, oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Do you, Shades? You missed me drinking cum out of a jar, by the way. How's this gonna work? Does it flash? Oh yeah, that's gonna give me seizures. They say disco is dead. Well, you're dead. From disco. They say disco is dead. Well, you're dead. From disco. They say disco is dead. Well, you're dead. From disco. And I'll do it with the, nice Shades. They say disco is dead. Well, you're dead. Okay. Man, these hooligans really do get around, huh? Must be a bunch of penguin punks. Man, these hooligans really do get around, huh? Must be a bunch of penguin punks. Man, these hooligans really do get around, huh? Must be some penguin punks. You have a talent? Oh, I just think of the most unfunny thing and then I write it down. Bro. Bro, if you're bleeding from the tip like that, you should see a doctor. Jesus fucking Christ. Bro. Oh my God. If you're bleeding... Bro, if you're bleeding from the tip like that, you should go see a fucking doctor. Jesus fucking Christ. Bro, if you're bleeding from the tip like that, you should go to the doctor. Now. ASAP. Bro, if you're bleeding from the tip like that, you should just see a doctor. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm Shades, and I wear the shades. I wonder if that'll work on my balls. Asking for a friend. I wonder if that will work on my balls. Asking for a friend. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm filming it. Kinda hot. Kinda hot. Kinda hot. Kinda hot. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm coming it. That's some Kung Pao tier human, right? That's some Kung Pao tier humor there. Oh. That's some Kung Pao tier humor. That's some Kung Pao tier humor. That's some Kung Pao tier humor. Now that's some Kung Pao tier humor. Now that's some Kung Pao tier humor. Again, it ain't Pax Corpus. Again, it ain't Pax Corpus. Woo! That and nothing to the cover. That and nothing to the cover. That's an exclusive lost ass! That's an exclusive lost ass! Bring. Ow! Dum da dum da da boom. Hoo! Dum da dum ba da boom. Hoo! Alright. Okay. What a weird way to end the review. I feel like I was going on a one-night stand of some serious hardcore sex that could end badly, but instead I was given a warm hug and a complimentary tote bag of goodies. What a weird way to end a review. To be honest with you, I was expecting a one-night stand of some serious hardcore sex that could have ended badly. What a weird way to end a review. To be honest, I thought we were going to go on a one-night stand of some serious hardcore sex that could have ended badly. But instead, I was given a warm hug and a complimentary tote bag of goodies. Let's see what's inside. What a weird way to end a review. What a weird way to end the review. I mean, to be honest with you, I thought it would... What a weird way to end the review. To be honest, when playing this game, I felt like it was going to be a one-night... Why? Why did you stop the recording automatically, dickhead? Thank you. What a weird way to end a review. To be honest with you, I thought the game was going to feel like a one-night stand of hardcore sex that could have ended badly. But instead, it felt like it was filled with warm hugs and a complimentary tote bag. Speaking of complimentary tote bag, I wonder if there's any more behind-the-scenes goodies in this thing.
Oh, it's just my copy of Commander Zod. Alright, what else we got in here? We got another copy of Commander Zod. Okay, cool. Yeah, two copies of Commander Zod. Three copies of Commander Zod. Dave! Eh. Should be like, to be honest with you, eh? Fuck it. Commander Zod, baby. Fuck it. Commander Zod all the way, baby. Yeah, so, spoiler alert for anybody who's been keeping up with the joke of Commander Zod. I went on eBay and I bought all the other copies. So I was lying when I said that they just started disappearing offline. I was just buying them up. So this one is the one that I bought. Let me pause this. Oh. Yeah, I did. This one's a boxed copy of Commander Zod. Yeah, I bought them all. Because I thought it'd be funny. I paid $10 for this one. This one I got for free. This one was $10. I think this one was 20. So now I'm officially the only person on this planet who now owns 3 copies of Commander Zod. And I've personally set up my eBay, so if anybody ever uploads Commander Zod, it will message me and tell me so I can buy them. Because I want more copies of it. It's the most unfunniest joke. And like, when I remember you asking me too, Bariko, but like the game started to disappear offline. That was me buying them. I was just saving up money to buy them. But yes, I now own 3 copies of Commander Zod. This one's amazing though, because it's a full cardboard box copy of Commander Zod. Which I think is amazing. Alright, I'm going to do that shot one more time. And then I'll record my lines. What a weird... What a weird way to end a review. To be honest with you, I felt like playing this game was going to be a one-night stand of hardcore sex. Could have ended either way, good or bad. But instead, it ended up with... What a weird way to end a review. I felt like it... What a weird way to end the review. To be honest with you, it felt like when I was going to... What a weird way to end the review. I felt like I was going on a one-night stand with this game of hardcore sex. Could have ended anyway, but... What a weird way to end a review. I felt like playing this game was going to be a one-night stand of some serious hardcore sex. Could have ended good or bad. But instead, it gave me a warm hug and a complimentary bag of behind-the-scenes goodies. Let's see what else they've got. Maybe they've got some stuff about the costumes or the set design. Well, I mean, it's my copy of Commander Zod. Somehow that got in there, and then there's 2 copies of Commander Zod. Well, 3 copies of Commander Zod. Nah, fuck it, whatever. Oh yeah, Zoddy baby! Cool. That's it. That's it, boys. That's all she wrote. Now I do the voice recording. But yes, I do own all 3 copies of Commander Zod. Are your pussies wet and dicks hard knowing that? I have had to keep that secret for a while. You pay more attention, but I don't care. You do what you do, you boo. You're all good. Actually, you know what? I could do 1 extra shot. Commander Zod is thick. I need more information on who made Commander Zod. Oh, yeah. Nobody gets... Oh, yeah. Nobody gets me like you, Zoddy, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, nobody gets me like you, Zoddy, baby. Oh, nobody gets me like you, Zoddy, baby. Fucking hell, fucking hell. Look at all my fucking juice. Rubbing around in the juice, shaking her up in the cum. Look out, it's a figure of cum. Shake and cum, shake and cum, shake and cum on my figure cum. Look at my girl in the jar. Look at her, how far she's come. Look out, filling up my jar. Oh. Oh. Nobody gets you like... Nobody gets me like you, Zoddy, baby. What? You reckon you got time for 1 more? Okay. Oh, nobody gets you... Oh, nobody gets me like... Oh, nobody gets me like you, Zoddy, baby. What? What? Oh, you have time for 1 more? Okay. Shake my cum, shake my cum, shake my cum in the jar. Look out, shaking up my waifu cum. It's milk. Ugh. Consume the cum chalice. Yandiri Dev. Yandiri Dev. Consume the cum chalice, Yandiri Dev. Consume. What does he say? What's the line? What's the line? What does he say? He goes, I congratulate you on torrenting World of Warcraft 3. Consume the cum chalice. I congratulate you on torrenting Commander Zod. Please, consume the cum chalice. Okay. Alright, stop. Alright, let me get out of the jacket. Oh, Shade's milk. Yeah, baby. Okay. Here comes the spider shades. Spider shades, creeping around those spider shades. Boop-a-doop, doop-a-doop. Alright. Look out, here comes the spider shades. Next up is the line recording part of the thing, so I hope you guys are ready for really bad takes. Did I ever play Zod? No, but I want to. We should. What is it? Windows 95, right? Yeah. Did that send a shiver down your spine, Bariko, knowing that I secretly bought them? That was a tough week. I had to tell my wife tonight. I was like, I'm going to have to buy a jar. To send it. Yeah, I've been keeping it a secret. Because I thought it'd be funny. Like, it's a long gag. I'm building a long gag. So I thought it'd be funny if I had 3 copies of it. But now I need to find more. And I don't know where. I reckon, I have a theory, okay, that the game is so obscure that there must be a shipping container of them somewhere. So now I just need to find an old computer store. And if I can find an old computer store, I reckon they'll have these. I just need more information. Just need more information on my baby Commander Zod. I love the box copy. This is my favorite thing I've ever bought. Just because it's so weird. Like, why did they make a box copy of this? Alright. Look out. Here comes spider shades. Alright, let me undo this. And then I'll set up the mic for the next bit. Okay? Still better purchasing Starfield. Correcto, my friendo. Indubitably, fuck. Spider me. Look out. Here comes Spider me. Booty boop, booty boop. Scooby boop, booty boop. Scooby boop, booty boop. Herky gurgy gurg. Twerking chat. That get you goat? I know it got me. Huh? What if? No, stop. Alright, lines. Let's do the lines next. I would love a copy of that too, Perico. It's sad that we can't have nice things. Ugh. We're not destined. That shit's so expensive. Okay. Hello, chat. Have you missed me being this close? Holy shit. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to record... Whoops. What did I just do? Shit. ASMR. Could be. Could be. Let's open that again. Sweet. Okay. So the next part is obviously me recording the audio. So let's do that. Test, test. 1, 2, 3, test. Okay, sweet. Okay. Released in 1996, Steel Harbinger is a multi-directional shooter. Made by the people at Mindscape. You know the guys, their logo looks like you're trying to hide an erection under your blanket as your sister barges in to ask where a hairbrush is. They were known for games such as Prince of Persia 3D, Mavis Bacon Teaches Typing, and Lego Island. The year is 2069. The United States is fighting Canada and Mexico in a war. The year is 2069. The United States is fighting Canada and Mexico in a war. When a surge of alien pods land in North America, attacking humans and wildlife, they turn into half machine, half organic. They turn into half machine, half organic hybrids and turn their sights onto destroying the planet. And turn their sights on destroying the planet. In a secret lab, Dr. Bowen and his team of scientists study an unhatched pod. But when his daughter is attacked by the escaping alien just then his daughter is attacked by the escaping alien, and then she becomes the Steel Harbinger. But it's when his daughter is attacked by the escaping alien that she becomes the Steel Harbinger. Also, I love the trope that aliens be put in glass tubes only to escape. It's like any horror ingredient. It needs to be in the mix if we have a lab and some aliens that are being studied in jars of goo. If we have a lab with some aliens that are being studied in some jars of goo, it needs to be a mix. It needs to be in the mix if we have a lab and some aliens that are being studied inside a jar of goo. On the back of the box, they say you can go to some of your favorite sites, such as Kansas, Antarctica, and the moon. Booting up the game, we're treated straight away to some 90s FMV goodness. The FMV point-and-click game Harvester came out the same month as this, and didn't look nearly this slick, and didn't look as good as this. Some games back then used standard green screen, but Steel Harbinger was one of the first games to use on-stage 3D virtual sets, where a model was placed in an instant render on a second screen, so they could check angles and make match anything the director wanted the actors to perform. When I think of FMV games, I think like this, I think Crazy Ivan for the Sega Saturn, lost to time when not many people I knew would have experienced them. There's shit like Night Trap and Double Switch, but who wants to play a game on the screen the size of a wristwatch? And we've come a long way when looking back at games like Myst with its green screen scenes, or even the more obscure title Frankenstein starring Tim Curry. So Miranda gets attacked by the pod, and his daughter, now partially turned into a half-alien hybrid, Dr. Bowen promises to save her, but soon after the lab is attacked by aliens, and they must flee, leaving Miranda to stand in one of the sexiest poses ever, ready for combat. Yo, what's this goatsy-ass menu? Why we gotta stretch an asshole to see... Yo, what's with this fucking goatsy-ass menu? Why we gotta stretch an asshole to change the volume control? Ready for combat. As you climb out the rubble of the lab, the gameplay begins. The top left is your gun library. The top middle is your health, and the right is your inventory and map. The game runs on a 3D plane moving in 8 directions, though if you like, you can hold the shoulder button to keep it still and act as a turret. It's like gameplay akin to Robotron. Actually, it's very much like Robotron. Now, it doesn't really help much as anything attacking you doesn't give you a chance. You're sort of mobbed like a chick on a Brazzers couch. Now, it doesn't really help much as anything attacking you doesn't give you a chance. You're sort of mobbed like a chick on a Brazzers couch. I do love her walk. She has that I'm a mum. I do love her walk. She has that I'm a mum shopping at Walmart strut going on. She has that I'm a mum walk. She has that sort of mother shopping at a Walmart strut going on. No, Justin, you can't have the Fruit Loops. Mum has to get you to school. No, Justin, you can't have the Fruit Loops. Mum has to get you to school. I will say that ass is amazing. And for a low poly sprite, I'm more than happy with what the game's providing me. Butt cheeks that clap and a rack that attacks. Almost looks like she's made of clay like Helga from Clay Fighter. Damn, she had some serious bravado. Even if the game turns out to be bad, at least I've been able to stare at this for the most of it. Look at these dogs. You can't tell me they didn't have a sense of humor making this game. Look at these dogs. You can't tell me they didn't have a sense of humor making this game. Exploring the areas, you can blow up crates. Exploring the areas, you can blow up crates, explore buildings. Exploring the area, you can blow up crates, enter buildings, and find obscure CDs. These discs are scattered around the game, and apart from the light connection to the aliens or the war between Canada and the US, they're more of a sort of whiplash to the serious tone. Most of them are comedy based. Now each area needs to be shielded by a satellite to stop the pod invasion. But to do that, you need a node key. Find this to secure the area. While you're doing this, you can rescue humans. These low poly GeoCity chicks just be wandering around telling you, "Welcome to my website." The problem the game does have is the aiming. You tend to blow up others if you're not careful. It can become quite frustrating as your gun sprays bullets. Also, the amount of people you save and the aliens kill does make for a better ending, so you gotta be extra careful. Now, to get to the next area of the game, how would you think this would happen? Spaceship? Jetpack? No. A teleporter. Yeah, that seems about right, but one that operates using phone credit. To leave the area, one that operates by using credits. To leave the area, you need to pick up these red cards that have credits. Use these to travel around the US. To leave the area, you need to pick up as many of these red cards of credits. To leave the area, you need to pick up as many red cards as you can. Not even the Fuck, it's starting to rain. Not even the doctor can help. Not even the doctor can help you as he's stuck in the Arctic Circle. So in order for you to leave, you need these credits. You need to make sure that you comb every area. So you comb every area. You have to make sure you need to make sure you comb every area. You need to make sure you comb every area and pick up every last credit. It took me a while to figure this out. You need to make sure you comb the area. You need to make sure to comb the area for every last goddamn credit. It took me a while to figure this out because my copy didn't come with a manual. And when I looked it up, turns out no one, and I mean no one, has catalogued the manual ever online. Which also explains why I didn't mention what the P's in the pod underneath the health do. It took me forever, but a fan pointed it out to me that it's in relation to how well you're doing on the humans versus the aliens. The Shady couch. Speaking of confusing, see that blue thing with the red cross? You would assume that's a health pack. Well, it's not, you fuckhead. That's a credit card to go to the Arctic Circle. You only get one of these fucking things if you're lucky, and you need them because to save the game, you need to go to the Arctic Circle to visit the dock and rehydrate your tits. Because you need to save the game. You need them because to save the game, it costs you one of these blue... You need them because to save the game, because the only save point is at the Arctic Circle. Luckily, the dock's there so you can rehydrate your alien tits. Apart from the alien orbs, you can blow up enemies and consume their flesh. Apart from alien orbs, you can blow up enemies and consume their flesh like Pac-Man out for pellets. Anyway, so these health pack things, they're special credits. They take us to the Arctic Circle. At the Arctic Circle, however, is another teleporter. This is how you get to the moon. To access the moon level, you heard me right, to access the moon level, you need 5,000 credits. Yeah, you heard me right, 5,000 credits. The doc mentions you can go there to get a secret weapon the Canadians are working on to get ahead in the war. Getting this many credits is like pulling teeth. I searched for hours to see if anyone had been to the moon level. Once again, this game is not very well documented. One dude had actually been to this level that I could find. Took me forever, but I found a clip because, again, this game is so fucking badly documented. The thing the Canadians working on is apparently a disco ball of destruction. Is apparently a disco ball of death. Also to actually use the teleporters to the moon for some fucked reason, they decided to put it out in the ocean, where saline water apparently harms my sexy alien body. For some fucked reason, they decided to put it out in the ocean, where saline water harms my sexy alien body. I mean, Doc, can't you build me a fucking bridge, bro? Besides the main mission of activating the node consoles, there are missions in the levels, like finding people's hands to use as keys, getting scientists to power stations to open gates, or taking down these foreskin cocks. On the level with these penis snakes, I did meet these sexy alien demons. You really don't get much time as they bum rush you, but still. You don't really get much time to look at them as they bum rush you, but still that's some 90s hotness right there. So each level in the US must be blanketed with a satellite shield in order to advance, and you must bank credits. Again, the credit thing gets me. Why can't the game just advance? Like, she just hitches a ride. Or, like, hitches a ride. It's like we're waiting outside Lefty's bar, so... It's like she's waiting outside Lefty's bar so she can traverse lost wages. In later levels, she uses a boat, and even a truck from big rigs over-the-road racing. And yet she needs a fucking teleporter? Bitch! Road trip this mother! Later levels, she uses a boat and even a truck from big rigs over the road racing. And yet she needs a fucking teleporter, bitch! Road trip this mother! Little animations like these play when teleporting and dying, so you do get some eye candy here and there in between the butt animations. Would have been cool to have some sexy stripper aliens in the Las Vegas casinos, get some hybrid money-hungry clam aliens. Get some hybrid money-hungry clam aliens in the casino. I just feel it's a missed opportunity right there. You're also never short of seeing weird and wacky alien organic hybrids like these giant antipedes or even gecks shooting fireballs. You can really tell the devs had fun with this game. Not just the design, but the FMV cutscenes, the secret sketches they filmed, the world building, and the music. Holy shit, the music has made me fucking stiff. Holy shit, the music has made me fucking stiff. I know I've harped on a lot of frustrations with the game, and by no means is it perfect. Far from it. But the love in making a sexy half alien, half chick killing machine who blows up aliens and eats their guts. It seems like they had a lot of fun making it. Yeah, it's a mess. And some of the styles clash and the gameplay isn't fully realized. But all in all, I kinda like it. One thing I will say while researching this game, I found little information out there. Most of the actors had died or faded off into the night. Some actors had died or faded off into the night. Manuals not being archived. Also the manual, again, not being archived. Is hard in keeping these sort of games alive. That's what it was about when opening a game for the first time back then. You were getting ready to read... You were reading over the instructions and getting ready to play it. There was no in-game tutorial. For some games, there was no in-game tutorial. I managed to find some old press beta builds of the game scattered around the internet, along with a bonus video that was apparently hidden inside the PAL version of the game by beating a secret level. Lost media of sexy games to me is just as sexy as sex-appealing games. How has no one talked about this? How has nobody mentioned this shit? How no one has talked about this is beyond me. There's only a few reviews about this game, and they're not even reviews. And I use the term review very loosely. This stuff right here is the most interesting parts about the game. All this stuff, the behind the scenes footage, this is some of the most interesting stuff about the game and its production. Further digging down the rabbit hole, I managed to find a 3-hour VHS tape documenting the production of the game's FMV cutscenes, uploaded by one of the digital effects team. They were apparently handed out during the production wrap as a sort of memento of the journey into making this sexy mess. If you can't get behind the messy mechanics, the low poly butts, the cheesy dialogue, the bizarre travel system, or the too hard to fuck music, you gotta really take in the hard work and dedication these people had to making a game they'd never forget. You gotta really take in the hard work and dedication these people had to making a game they would never ever forget. It's our job as gamers to make sure games like these are not forgotten either. So I feel quite blessed to be one of the first 1,000 people to see these tapes and get a sneak peek on what went on in the production of Steel Harbinger. See these tapes and get a sneak peek on what went on in the production of Steel Harbinger. So I feel quite blessed to be one of the first 1,000. So I feel quite blessed to be in the first. So I feel quite blessed to be So I feel quite blessed to be in the few thousand of the people to see these tapes and get a sneak peek on what went on, and to get a sneak peek on what went on in the production of Steel Harbinger, and get a sneak peek on the production of Steel Harbinger. Cool. That's that part. Let me save it. Let me save it. Let me save it. Steel Harbinger. He does a thing. He does a thing. He does a thing. Save it as KKKKKKKKKK. Or rename it later. Anyway, chat. That is the main process of creating a DAT game episode. The next part is obviously the editing, and that's the hardest part, and that's the part that I can't really show. Maybe next year I might work out a way to show you guys how I edit the episodes, because I've done it before, but not in such an intricate way. It's obviously a harder process to do because it takes longer, and I have a lot of maximum focus when I do it, because there's not really me talking during an editing when I edit. Whether or not I do decide to do something like that, I don't know. Let me just get rid of this one, so then I can is it Windows Capture? This one. Delete. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, that's kind of like the process that I go through when doing an episode. So yeah, the next part obviously is me going in and sort of seeing, like what the next bits are going to be. Obviously there is a lot of it's going to take a while to edit, and I the other thing too is that the people who worked on the game, somebody reached out to me, so it's gonna take me a little bit longer to have a look and see what they say, because now that they've replied to me, I'm kind of intrigued to see where this rabbit hole goes, because it's quite interesting. But that doesn't mean there isn't an episode coming, because I'm working on one with Terry, which I finished. I just need to finish it. So, which is good. Will there be any lore for Russ? Is it just a cameo? It's just a cameo joke. I just did it as a cameo thing. Invite them to an interview. Well, I'd like to, but I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know how far the rabbit hole goes. He might have just been an on-set dude that did 3 things. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. But it'll also hold back the review a little bit. But luckily we've got the Terry one coming, which is all shot and done. I just haven't had time to do it because obviously I've been doing this Nacho-thon. But I think getting some extra insight into the game might be interesting. So I'll do a little bit more digging. So expect this one in maybe just little under than a month, I would say. Just give me a bit of extra time, because obviously this one's kind of opened up a can. I almost debated not filming this tonight because I thought if I hold it back, I could do a lot more content. But I think doing it like this and then adding something on. I ended up watching the 3-hour tape, skimmed through most of it, but I watched it, and it was quite interesting what he left, what was involved in the set design and the production. There's not really that much explanation. It's just somebody walking around with the camera for 3 hours filming. And I know for a lot of people that would probably be frustrating because they'd want to know what's happening, but there's something about it being a fly on the wall situation that's kind of cool, where you see people filming on the sets, them getting stuff set up, them building the sets. And There's a rap party at the end, and they have a party with speeches and stuff, which is so fucking bizarre to me. That this content is out there, and yet nobody talked about it. I find that very bizarre that this lost footage has kind of appeared. So we might have come across something. I doubt it's going to bloom into something amazing because, again, my videos don't necessarily break out and get like an insane amount of views. But I mean, I think for the interesting side of things, I think we'll be able to reveal some really cool stuff if I do a little bit more digging anyway. Before I end tonight, was there any other questions you peeps had about the filming process of that game? I know this is the second time me doing it. And again, I've had a lot of fun doing it second time around. Picking a completely different type of game again has been really fun. It's been a lot. I'll say this much. It's been harder to do because normally nowadays I will play a game and sit on the game for about a week and then I'll write something. No, that's okay, Mr. Daylight. I hope it gave you a bit more of an insight into how things, how the sausage is made, I guess. But yeah, it has. I'm glad that it has. I try to make it as entertaining as possible. I know it's not like as thrilling, but I understand that because you guys are fans. Like, I hope this, means a lot to me that you guys want to watch this sort of stuff. So, and yeah, the process is you guys are getting more of a streamlined process. Again, I normally play a game and sit on it for about a week with my notes, and then I kind of go back and watch footage and write notes again. So you're kind of getting the original Shades back in the day version of doing a DAT game, a more like streamlined version. But sometimes I like to sit on stuff longer. Yeah, this isn't normally how it... I think the PAX Corpus and the P090, whatever it was called, P0 review, those ones were done in a day because I felt like I had everything I had to say in what I did. So sometimes I can just bang it out. But then there's sometimes where I think, I need to sit back and go like, oh, there might be more research or there might be something else. Or like with the gags today that you saw, like when I made the fake cum jar thing, like doing this thing was like, I have to go through my old stuff and find a figurine that I don't want anymore. And then I went and bought a jar. I wrote a list, like on the top of the script. I wrote a list of props that I needed for tonight. So then that way I was more prepared when I sat down because I hate getting back up during shots. I prefer to do all the sitting shots first. So I try to, like I said, I've got all the props sitting over here and then I sort of grab things as I do stuff and I try to make sure that everything's a bit more streamlined. So, and yeah, I wrote a list tonight where I was like, all right, I have to go out and buy a jar because I was surprised we didn't have a jar. And then I was like, well, now I have to buy milk, which, by the way, skim milk, which is amazing. Oh, it's a bit warm, though. Could go in the fridge now that it's been open. But yeah, that process, that's pretty much it. But again, I hope you've enjoyed this this process. I've enjoyed doing it again live. I think it's really cool. Even doing this once a year. Even if I didn't do the Nacho-thon every year and I just did this once a year, I think this is a really cool idea. I really love this process. Tomorrow is going back to some more chill stuff. So for day 28, we're doing Sonic Advance because Bariko suggested Sonic Advance before the stream, so I added it into the list. And then day 29 was going to be Spy Fox in Dry Cereal, which is a hell chill game. Because then it will kind of wind me down for day 30. Because day 30, I think, is going to be the one that everybody's obviously really keen for day 30. I'm exhausted thinking about it because I'm so tired. So I'm kind of wanting these last few days to be like sort of, all right, let's go back to some games for a bit and let's just play some games. Because like we haven't played games in a while. We've done like drawing, we've done level design. So I kind of want to I want to go back and have a bit of a chill before we do the final reveal of the maid outfit, which will be interesting to do. Yeah, so we'll probably do that. Originally, I was going to do a room tour, but I might leave that for another stream or something. Because I know you guys ask a lot about the room, and you don't really get to see everything that's in this room. Like, there's a lot of shit in here. Like, and you're probably wondering what's on the shelves, and you probably want to see like all the games and stuff, and kind of get an idea of everything that's around the room. But I've been wanting to shoot something for a while. I just haven't really had the time to sort of come up with something that I think is I don't know, I guess just appropriate. And yeah, I kind of like the fact that my room's candid. You know, there's something about it, the privacy of keeping something that you really like. It's like my last little sanctuary away. But I guess, like, because I filmed it in, you guys have seen it, so I could just show it off anyway. But I'll have to work out how I'm going to do it. I'm not too sure yet. Anyway. The Donkey Kong? No, because then I have to get back up again, bro. It's going to take me forever. No, but tell you what. On day 30, I'll do it. When in the maid outfit. Okay? But, that being said, look after yourselves. And remember, you guys are amazing and you're awesome and you're special. And I'm really lucky to have fans like you guys that support me and support the stuff I do. So thank you so much for just being here and making one small dude in Australia just like the happiest dude on the planet. Like, I get to make videos and entertain you and make games for a living. Like, it's the coolest job. And I love you guys for that. So thank you so much for that. I know I say it a lot, but I'm going to keep saying it. So you're going to have to fucking put up with it. Anyway. Get out of here. Have a fun night. I love you, peeps. Stay frosty. Stay hydrated. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, shit. Why is it not working? Oh, fuck!